The recent arrest of 34-year-old Lucas Petrini after he allegedly approached several children in the Junction neighbourhood is raising questions and grave concerns about the process of reintegrating sex offenders into the community.
Having someone like that who's a repeat offender in the community with so many schools and so many kids, to me it's just it's wrong that there's not some kind of communication about this.
Petrini was convicted of kidnapping and repeatedly sexually assaulting a 9-year-old boy at knife point in Brampton in 2008. He was sentenced to 10 years in prison and released in 2018 with a 10-year-long supervision order. The community was not notified, as Canada's National Sex Offender Registry is not public.
You don't have a right to privacy if you're going to hurt children. You lost a right.
The registry is only accessible to Canadian law enforcement agencies like Toronto Police. Residents say they should have done something.
Do your job. That's what my message would be. Do your job. You know, if you locate it, if you know that this person is out there, notify the public.
But Toronto Police say that's not their job. Rather, they enforce the law, like they did by arresting Petrini when he allegedly breached his conditions and committed new offences. Quote, decisions regarding the release and supervision of offenders are made by the justice system, which determines whether and under what conditions an individual can live in the community. The Correctional Service of Canada is responsible for monitoring offenders released into the community on long-term supervision orders, and tells City News police were notified about Petrini. However, according to the Sex Offender Information Registration Act, due to the privacy interests of sex offenders, disclosure of information is restricted. Shannon Maroney, a victim advocate, author, and trauma therapist, says improvement is needed within the justice system.
So we typically have people who have committed sexual offenses that have been convicted and done a prison term coming back to the community and expected to be successful by controlling their behavior, but typically never having had any treatment. A large federal institution in Ontario would have maybe 400 to 600 sexual offenders, and they might have one part-time psychologist.
As for Petrini, he remains in custody after his bail hearing Wednesday was postponed to March the 26th. In the Junction, Michelle Mackey, City News.